heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate your kindness and your everlasting mercy, that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to burn upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. Because you must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do this for anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we were hands into. Our only crime to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you, to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this mankind wrong in our lives, let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace on our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra. That your will in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bigebi. He said, he said,
He said,
he said,
he said, he
said, Ndi Biafra, he said no. So we are all welcome. Mazi Akparawa, our Mazi Okonkwo, Ngwa, make una take am. Me, I dey here as guest today.
Biafran people all over the world, we salute you now from my end. Mazi Okonkwo, I salute you. Mazi
I am only concerned about the infrastructure.
And the infrastructure I is concerned for.
No, the infrastructure is for the making the way for the Fulani people. Infrastructure is important.
Every attack on the road is attack on Boko Haram.
Magani brantashi ni kwa chineke kwa Buhari ya.
Wallahi, if you attack them for Boko Haram and for a person where they carry cow, you attack them for the entire north.
Maybe I don't misunderstand us. We dey live.
They send them for message. If you attack them for me, I attack them for you.
If you attack for me, I attack for you back. Because my brother wife, I born a puppy. Me, I buy him for goat, I kill my brother wife.
Biafran people all over the world, we they talk for the language where our president they talk because if you talk for me, I talk for you. Well, like if you talk for me, I go talk for you back. Well, like if you talk for me,
my president, a long time I don't die, Saudi Arabia. Long time I don't die. I don't believe me.
My president, I die, I don't believe me.
I don't die, I don't believe me a long time.
We just had to put a dazzle in our smile so that you will understand that it's not supposed to be gloomy all day long. We salute you all from your very end, And this, my lovely comrades that are ever ready to keep things abreast. I salute you all for your courage. And to everyone joining us, please, we welcome you in a grand style. Do us the favor of hitting the like button and the share. And also remember to hit the subscribe, the retweet, and the follow button so that this message can reach a wider audience because many people have not gotten the notification. So do us that favor so that we can bring in more people. We are not here for many things today, but not just few things. But we want you to call in. We want you to call in. Call in and give your opinions and appreciations and whatever you have to say. We will post the link on the comment section if you want to hit the studio. Come into the studio. We will post the phone number if you want to speak. Call in. We want you to do what we call exchange of ideas. Let's converse. But before we go in there, let us start from somewhere. There we go.
There we go.
Ewo.
Thank you, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, like all of you know. My name is already ringing like a bell, and I thank all of you. Those of you on the comment section, you are more important on this program because today we are going to look into our comment sections and read your comments and use your comments. So, on that point, I would like to say you are welcome, and our leader is Martin Nandekano, the only incorruptible leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Rendited against his will, of course, you know, extradition is against the law. So please go to the live button, click every button, click YouTube, Twitter, we are there. So we are here tonight to work with you. God bless you.
Okay. Hello, Biafrans. I throw a salute. I give everybody big salute at Wale to everybody. But not only good people my salute to they come for. You know they come for anybody will get double face. Any duality will go dual one thing come out. It will become one by force. So now there we are the people with they transparent. Now government of the people by the people for the people. That is where we are. So I welcome everyone on board. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon, like, share. Thank you. So Mazi Sonny, where we want start?
Make we entertain our people small with our music from our artists so that people will be coming in, they will catch the rhythm before we fire on.
Which one make we start with? You want bring about make I bring up here?
The one I have now, Nigeria don't finish. Oh.
Nigeria don't finish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
Sonny, how many dogs you get for your house?
My country people.
I got a how many dogs for my house?
Now that one I get to.
Put that
Okay.
now. If
Okay.
it bad, it go bad for everybody.
Okay.
And the person will get that no go to strike anywhere.
No. This one no get strike.
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Brother, all the go, all the go.
All the great go.
That's the great. Me and you go inside bush, one go shoot something, they call me Bada. That can't think.
My brother, no be small matter.
Okay, we go.
Freedom to all.
Okay.
Pharaoh in Britain, let Biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Obodo nke na warawa, Nigeria kụwasịala. Nigeria don't finish, Africa, Nigeria don't finish, Britain, Nigeria don't finish, no remedy. Nigeria don't finish. Before I open my eyes, they have become my leader. All the way from Ghana, rendition to Nigeria. Country without love, country without direction. Nigeria, ọkwa ndị na-esi ụzọ ya ghere eghe, ndị ya na ha kwala ọlụ ndị ghere eghe. Ọhamadike ndị Igbo niile, Maazị Nnamdi Kalụ, odogwu adada akụbata ọfịa gbada ọsọ, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma. Maazị Nnamdi Kalụ, ọhamadike ndị ụmụ Biafra, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma. Pharaoh in Nigeria, let my people go. Pharaoh in Britain, let Biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Obodo Kena Warawa, Nigeria Kowasiala. Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remedy. Nigeria don't finish. If you get here, listen to me, oh. 2023, no election in our land, our land, no election. IPOB, I will never forget. It's the security network. Under IPOB autopilot. My prayer to you on this Almighty God protection. No weapon from against you all shall prosper. Me ready no man after the question the maru. Why na manka pa jara jara eti pikin ya furi ya onye kwere ya she say. He say onye kwere ya she say. He say onye she say. He say ya fara onye she say. He say no na to work you get manaya. If I did to Yabo, Majiri Guago, only listen on the gate. I'm a cherry with the amateur, sin on the call. I try to man, I try to pick up any scene of the come on up for it. I see someone there. Would you cut a good really what I now want to do? Marriage, no more your frosted, I could do Aga. All the media teams, autopilot, Ekele, extend my greeting to our mothers. Oh my God, what I do, mother Biafra. Oh my God, what I do, mother Buru. They will look and they are for no money. Kedebano makachialeti, Madamazukaye, Umani de Mugodia de Yahosa. Where Kele mo Umadani, Umada what right? Who see a Kelu, when you want to believe, and then when you could jump on the line. Yes, in Nigeria, Pharaoh in Britain, let Biafra go. Pharaoh in Africa, let my people go. Obodo Kena Warawa, Nigeria Kowasiala. Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remedy. Nigeria don't finish. Autopilot, worldwide. I greet all of you wherever you are, and I pray to you. If an amuleka wala, unana no one. If an amuleka wala, opportunity natural no village.
Hey, I thought I was there for spirit. Somebody don't find and trouble.
Nigeria don't finish. Africa, Nigeria don't finish. Britain, Nigeria don't finish. No remedy. Nigeria don't finish. Autopilot, worldwide, I greet all of you wherever you are, and I pray to you. Even a munega wala, unana noa, even a munega wala.
Wow. Mazi Sone Akbarawa. We are here again. Your music, ballet, born. Because one bring the sound the way we need to beggar. Wow, we come. We are here.
We don't reach, we don't, our
Where
country,
where make we start the move?
Okay, start with that video of
Dancing video.
dancing video go enter after the first video of Buhari exposition.
Okay, Buhari on.
A very well-known leader in this country said that any attempt to attack and fight insurgency is an attack on the North. So when you have such huge political considerations, there are difficulties. I mean, Buhari said that in the newspaper. General Buhari said that any attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the North. So what you do as a government, so you want to attack Boko Haram, at the same time, a leader, a respected person in society, somebody who carries, the last vote, the last election, over 10 million people voted for him from the North. A man like that, you cannot ignore him. Now he says that if you continue to attack Boko Haram, you are attacking the North. You must be careful.
This is the same man.
You must be careful.
Just a moment,
you must be careful.
This is the same man who has also condemned Boko Haram.
When
your own, I think it was the president's special advisor on media, Ruben Abati, wrote a statement acknowledging and even thanking him to the effect that he condemned Boko Haram.
Very good, Marco.
I don't know if you
Look
recall
at
that
consistency. What I've just said, you cannot deny that's something that happened. Now, if the man, now because election is coming, for the first time, your tongue tie is now loose, and you can now begin to talk like normal people.
Did you release a statement to that particular effect? Because a lot of people would not know when that happened.
Which one?
The second one.
It was on Radio Liberty on the 22nd of July. It was on Radio Liberty and it was published on the 21st on Radio Liberty. It was published this day, first page of this day by a newspaper. I'm not talking from this is fact. You can go and check it.
I don't know whether we hear waiting that man the talk or we want hear the thing again, because our people need to know waiting they happen, understand waiting they happen, understand how it they happen. That Buhari said any attack on the Boko Haram na attack on the North. I don't know whether I understand what that mean. That is when we they hear say Boko Haram they kill people, they use they go use knife cut person throat like goat. They no go talk. Now I don dey see the reason why it dey happen. Because if you try to attack Boko Haram, you know say you don find the whole north wahala, and that one now mean say na the whole north dey use Boko Haram fight us. So now the question be say, if Buhari tell you say attack on the Boko Haram is attack on the north, how are we going to curtail with this? How are we going to stop the evil carnage? How is these people, whether Jagaban o, whether Bagaban o, whether Atiku or Peter Obi, wey be Obi die, who is going to attack the people that is the north? Because if you watch Atiku na north, I don't know who be in second, whether na south or be na west or be na delta. Obi na half north, half south. Then in second, in deputy, in running mate na south, na north, complete north plus north plus north plus north. Then Jagaban, in spirit as he be ancestor, all in spirit dey for north. Okay. As as Jagaban, wetin be name? Tinubu be e dey go for president. In running mate na north, Tinubu na Muslim, so all of them na north, 100% plus 100%. So who is going to attack this Boko Haram? That's the question. That's the question now. Because when you look at what is happening, if the president opened the mouth, or any human being at all, even a little boy could open mouth to tell you that attack on Boko Haram is attack on the entire north. O ti bàjẹ́ o, o turu gbẹ̀kẹ́ like Yoruba people go talk am o. So I don't know whether anybody wan talk anything, Jonah, because I see the thing plenty.
Nsogbu dịkwa.
Nsogbu dịkwa, no be say you talk am. Nsogbu dị.
You know, make I start before Barawa go come, the fundraising master. Make I take over. So, you see, 247, you see, what Buhari said is like the relationship, his relationship with the Boko Haram is the kind of relationship God have with the human being. So he's totally interwoven with the relationship of the bandit. So therefore, Buhari, this night I say you are the master of the bandit. If you, whether you don't die, you don't care. Anywhere you there, now you create her. And we are here to tell people. You know, this man, you know, they call Buhari, where they tell us any attack on Boko Haram is attack on the north. So in other words, Boko Haram is north is Boko Haram. It is the kind of sentence that sometimes when you digest it very well, you see, let me tell you something. What I'm saying now goes to the people who are still shouting, obedient, 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 obedient. What are sacrifice? Sacrifice, uncle. When they shout only obedient, 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 put and sacrifice inside. Let me tell you. So, Abraham was around the 247. Why I say we should, any sentence any Fulani man make or made or shall make, there is a need for we to carry calculator, digest them very well, because they are not joking. When they tell you that they are Boko Haram are there, it comes also from the mouth of their leader. Buhari say any attack on Boko Haram. This comes the whole problem. And who are the Boko Harams? Boko Harams are terrorists who are also working the same thing with the Fulani henchmen. You see, today there's a video you showed where military. But I wonder, maybe I not miss that video. You see that video? That military people where they pursue cow was exactly what Buhari want. That Boko Haram he's preventing are the ones now who metamorphose in between a twinkle of an eye and becomes also herdsmen. with the Nigeria badge, army, military. And in Boko Haram, in Nigeria herdsmen, in Fulani herdsmen, they have army officer, they have navy officer, they have a criminal officer, even the herdsmen of Fulani, they still have lawyer among them. Do you know why? Instead of them to leave your land, they exchange the herdsmen to their military so that they can be able to persuade you to invade your land. It is a jihadist. Boko Haram, Buhari, and Malami, all these terrorist organizations that are sitting in that Nigerian state, there is no different from Akep and the other side. They are the same thing. I used to tell people, I say, after they will come tell us, our brothers, misguided brothers, like your P2B, they say, my senior brother from the north. We do not see as far as the east is far from the north. That is how our clothing, our food, would the Igbo people know they suck water from the anus of a cow. Biafra people, Akwa Ibom people know they eat shit.
No, and they know the nyash cow.
And that's what I'm going to explain later when it comes. So what I'm trying to say here is we have to look forward to any sentence every person make. Erufai. Now, the other day I was looking, they said Erufai is attacking Obi, whatever, you know. But let's look into it. Why is he attacking Obi? He's telling Obi, I have seen vision where you're going, you're not going there. But they don't see mene teke pasi. Many, there's a time where in the Bible school, they said the handwriting on the wall. There are some times they will title the message handwriting on the wall. Nigeria, all the Nigerians have to always be able to read the handwriting of the wall from Biafra land to Oduduwas. Anything these Fulanis do, you will see it in graphic, you will see it in anywhere you have to design it. Let me tell you, they are coming to kill us. That's why their brother is telling you, any attack on the Boko Haram is the attack on him and this generation. That's why you can see 247. After a bandit Fulani can kill, rape, destroy, steal, do anything equivalent to Satan, and they will not hand him or her over to the police. Even if you hand him over to the police and the Boko Haram and Buhari, they are all the same thing. Nobody will talk and here it is. Thank you.
Well, before Sonny comes online, the video go good to make you listen to him again. No.
Okay, we already have people calling in. He wants to comment on
now.
the Buhari speech. Let him go on. Mazi, welcome to the program. Go on. The whole world is listening to you.
Good evening, dear friends. I just want to clear one narrative that the attack on Northeast, the attack on Boko Haram is the attack to the north. I just want to clear something there. It's never true that the attack on the terrorists is the attack to the north, because the northerners are trying to break out from Nigeria also. They've emasculated and their voice are not being heard. They are crying, they want to leave. So Buhari is just using all those things to gather more men, like let's each look like they are big. They are just few in number. Mazina Totalo said they are few in number. I grew up in Abuja. I know how Fulani is. I know how Fulani behaves. So all those rubbish, this useless somebody is talking about any attack on Boko Haram is the attack to the north. It's a lie. The northerners are good people. The northerners are not terrorists. The northerners are very, 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 very homely and welcoming people. They welcome people. I grew up in the north. So whatever.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay. Okay. So they tell us say we want to ask a question.
Allow him to finish first, please.
But he don't repeat what he talked before now.
Mazi, please just finish your concern so that they can ask you questions.
Whatever we are saying, they are still our brothers, just like the ones are still our brothers. And let's not, because of the heat is coming from their side, we'll just look off from their side. If we are doing, let's still have that feelings that makes us an Igbo, that makes us a Biafran, to gather everybody along, just like Mazina de Camlo show us. Even while he was in prison, he's still protecting for them. You saw them in the prison. The video is out there. They are still in prison too. Mazina de Camlo was saying, this person's sons are inside there without doing anything. So they are suffering the same thing we are suffering. It's just that people are like masculate them that no one can hear their voice any longer. Like they've conquered them. So Buhari is just using that terms to make it look like they are big. They are not big. Fulani are few. That is why they can go from Senegambia and all other part of the world to bring those dustbins to come and point to Nigeria. Say they are terrorists.
Okay, Mazi, please, because of time, we do not have time.
Mazi, thank you very much for your comment. We will give you our response as you listen from the background. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I know why we don't have to prolong his point, because it will be controversial.
Yeah.
What I can pick from the little that he said is that the coloration of the entire North.
But Abara was on see, you didn't give me a chance. I was pleading you people so that you ask that man question and you both blocked me out. The guy is speaking like if he's supporting the Fulani. I want to be specific where he is going. So we have to really, when anybody comes here and tell you the North. Every North are in the same category now. Let it not contain northern person, my brother. In this time, in this critical time, any person that does not work in the North, you are Fulani. Let him not come here and tell us that would have allowed me. Let me ask him what is good from Fulani and the North.
The two questions I wanted to ask him is are this: one, did Buhari say it or no? Are you denying for Buhari? Then secondly, the Fulanese, are they from the south or are they from the east or are they from the west? Or are they even from the Midwest or Mid-North or Mid-East? As the British has taught them to tell us that is southeast, mid-east, midwest, mid-south, southeast, everything get mid, get west, south, south, or north. Useless.
During the answers, how many of the North you see that join the south, and southeast to protest?
Yes.
So sometimes we do it like because we are too good, we'll come and protect, I would say, God bless Arewa people. We don't pray that prayer anymore. We don't pray that Arewa people has to come up. My brother, you have to look everything from the North on what they believe their religion is. Is Tinubu not an, but he's conducting for Muslim election, and nobody should come and tell us not. During the war, it was the Hausa people also that helped the Fulanese with the Benue State people to come and kill us. So we must not forget, Pastor, like my uncle that come here and said that our brother. They listen, the North is not my brother. Let me clear myself here. Thank you.
I bet make una take them easy with that.
I don't take them easy with anybody. We don't take them easy with me. You are here now. No people talk.
My brother, we will not there for easy. Yesterday night, now we come up for easy gear. Long time.
Wait, make we listen to the man again, because I don't know if he is telling us that what the man is saying is a lie or what we are saying is a lie. I don't even understand where he is coming from.
He did not say what the man said is a lie. The point he accepted the fact that
he accepted,
majority
but
of
we should stop attacking the North. The Hausa people.
No, this is where it comes in. Majority of the North, they are convenient with Sharia law. And they accept that every Northerner is convenient with the Sharia law. But now, let's come back to looking at the North. We have the Hausas that are not actually in that sect of the radical that are killing people. Now, when
Sonny, wait. No, preach this. Wait. I want to tell you something before you continue.
I'm not preaching.
Wait. Sonny, make I help you.
I say something.
Wait. Sonny, I want to help.
Okay, maybe the coordinator.
Before you we no get coordinator. All of us now the same height, the same mama, the same papa. So Sonny, wait. Now, when you go to Bible, you go hear men. You hear woman inside the Bible. God
Wait,
that
nothing say me I dey support Sharia.
no, I want make that man understand what we are saying. When we tell you, it's like when Mazen Nandikalu will be telling you that every Igbo man is a fool. He is not talking to every. He is talking to those that are fools in the midst of the Igbos. When he will tell you every black man are fools, I've never seen so people that are blind and fools like black men. Like black men. He is talking to the people that are fools among the black men. So when God uses the men that go ye or ye men are blind, he is talking to man, woman, boy, girl, baby, everything. So when Buhari said attack on the Boko Haram is attack on the north, he simply tells you that those that are Boko Haram fans and lovers and the brothers and sisters are in the north, and they are 95% northerners. So
thank you. No, put 247. Let me help you out, bro. Just say Buhari said he doesn't care whether you're a bandit. He doesn't care whether you are Osama bin Laden, as long as you are doing all your acrobatic, but just be on a Muslim, be an Islam, then there's no attack on you. That's why they will go and bring somebody who raped and killed and say, he's our Megade brother, and they will just coach them. And these people that are bringing to our army are from Senegal. Nobody controls their passport. Nobody knows where they're coming from, because it's the same Fulani that are working in the immigration office. And somebody is coming here to tell me that they're not. Which cannot of Runisi. What we're saying here is we are not the same, because with this here Islamic mindset, be very careful. That's why they bring you Tinubu, and now they will say vote. Some Christians also in the south. Lagos, we got both Tinubu, but Tinubu is for jihadists. They are using the same goal outside the Kobo. It's working for the same goal for the Islamization. All of these people are working the same together. Thank you.
Ugo, please play that video that I just sent on the screen. Let us clarify him something so that he will not be left in the dark.
Which one? This one.
The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action.
That point is very clear.
Very clear.
Let me take it back again.
The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action. They groomed them. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, ISIS in West Africa, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, bandits, all of them. Who brought them to Nigeria? Is Fulani. Fulani brought them into Nigeria. El Rufai brought them in. Bauchi State Governor brought them in. Are you people deaf and dumb and stupid? When you come out and you pretend, oh, we are one Nigeria, go and show me. Somebody was asking where is the boundary, where would the boundary of Biafra begin? And I asked the fool, where did the boundary of Nigeria begin?
Fools everywhere.
That's my brother that called. You have been calling back, but I rejected your call because we are not here for controversy. We know how to address issues, and MNK has given us every answer to every question that is asked on this planet Earth, except we are not good students of MNK. So this video we just played now have answered the question in a very grand style.
Yes, sir.
So I think the mic was mine to say something about the video that was played, about the statement of Buhari. Okay, now we have seen a different circle, and in that circle, it is written, please, Mazo Gonko, type your number here so that we can put it here as well. Because we want people to be calling from the three angles. Put your number so that we can also paste it there. We see a circle drawn ahead of 2023. One circle pictures the north, another circle pictures the east, another circle pictures the west. I bet where the other one picture? Kwankoso, where that one picture?
Kwankoso, I don't think you find and put that there.
where Kwanko saw picture? People on the comment section, I beg, where Kwanko saw from? Is he from the Middle Belt or from the Mediterranean Sea?
The Sahara Desert.
Or is he from Atlantic Ocean?
Sonny, this was where you the talk. We know that you say they are Nigerians. What about your brother will be Peter Obi? The people he called their brothers are from Mauritania.
You don't
They
allow
are
me
his
to
family.
now.
They
Don't
are
collect
his
my
running
talk
mates.
now. Don't collect my talk. Relax.
Nobody they hurt me, yeah.
Don't collect my talk. Relax. they draw a circle and then they divide the circle into 4. From there, they say find the radius of the circle and find the circumference of the circle. They now tell you what is the value of 1/4 of the circle to the right hand side. What is the other 1/4 to the left hand side? What is the other 1/4 to the top right corner? What is the other 1/4 to the left bottom corner? Hey,
Dara.
this Yochi. Hey,
This
this
is
Yochi.
bad everywhere.
Bad people everywhere. Hey,
Yeah.
hey. How can you say that we are in one Nigeria and then they have divided 2023 to showcase ethnicity in lines? They have divided to show ethnicity in lines. So when Buhari said in 2014 that any attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north, Garuba Adamu, who also came out as a contestant for this 2023 election, that one that was blabbing when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, and also when Buhari brought down Twitter in the media space in Nigeria. Garuba Shehu was the first person that came up and then applauded Buhari and said that IPOB, Biafran agitators, they have been using Twitter as their safe haven. Then recently, he announced it and said, any attack also on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. And he declared it openly in another way that Boko Haram, ISWAP, bandits, terrorists, Ankuru, and every other group, that they are northern freedom fighters. Be like say our people no they follow media for waiting they happen. They have said it, so it's not only Buhari that said it. A sitting presidential aspirant also said the same thing, that Boko Haram is northern freedom fighters. That is what they said. Buhari pronouncement of any attack on Boko Haram is for you to understand that they support each other and that you cannot joke nor play with them. They are the same network. Thank you, Omoseji Omotola. They are the same network, just like you have MTN. And then you also have a Airtel. But because of they share the same frequency, it's only a change of name, but they share the same frequency. So they are the same network. So don't use the name to say they are not the same name. They are the same network based on the fact that they share the same frequency. So you dial MTN, you get the same thing. You dial Airtel, you get the same thing. People should understand this very fact. Until you understand that every Northerner is comfortable with the Sharia law, every Northerner is comfortable with the 1989 Abuja Declaration, which none of them wants to deliberate or to challenge you to a debate with that Abuja Declaration. That is when you will understand what these people owes in high esteem. So, the division has already been there, because right from time, the division has already been there. And in 2023, they have shown you another way of where they have divided the thing again. They have divided you again against tribal lines. They carry Obi, say, make Obi stand this side, and they call him Easterner. They carry the other one put for North, they call him Northerner. They carry the other one put for West, they call him Westerner. They see carry Kwankoso again, give them another chance. So how many chances they get? While are they? Let us now go to the other man where they follow Obi for Nyash. People don't really listen to this man. This man speaks more of the president than the person that he is following. What message does that tells you? That tells you that Obi, peradventure, if he finds himself to sit with his head, is not the one that is the president. It is that man, Ahmed Dati, that is actually the president. Let me tell us one thing he said. He said that his ambition of becoming or being in the presidency is to make sure that he sees someone in the north who is a farmer move from the bush, from the north down to the west. And that same northerner that is a farmer moves from the bush from that side down to the east. What does that simply mean to you? That means the grazing route is what these people are still working on the ground. So put him in power, they will still make sure that the grazing route still open so that they will continue the killings of people all the way from the north, enter the west, move down to the east, and then get down to the last place like Oron, where you will cross and enter Cameroon. So that the killing of you will be very, very easy. Please, people should be calling in. We did not come to talk too much. People should be calling in to give their opinions. Call in and tell us how you feel on the way forward and the new strategies that has been set out by the Biafran people to the freedom of our quest.
Yes. Somebody's online.
Somebody's online.
No, because I wanted to say something, but it's okay.
Okay, say something. I wanted to play this woman's video because there's something she said here. So say what you want to say.
Okay, what we're saying is we should not be deceived by Obi issue. Like Sonny have said, the man at his back is more smarter than him. Obi is talking about, Obi is a teacher. A teacher are those people where they use the ruler, they measure yam. You will call a family, say this yam today is 12 inches. So this 12 inches, we eat it 12 weeks. That is exactly what Obi is doing. And we really know that Obi is a boy. I read I also read Macmillan Cost People's book too. There they tell us Obi is a boy. And the Simbi is Edet live in Calabar. Edet live in Calabar. He's 12 years.
Obi lives in Calabar also.
So we don't pass those Macmillan story. So the man at the back of Obi is the president of Nigeria to the eyes of the Fulani. And I know they know. That's how you have to see it. That is how you have to see it. That man there, the Fulanis appreciate. They know the talk. Oh, have you seen them jumping around as where they jump? No, because they have the power, they have the money, and British is supporting them. Everybody is supporting them. So Obi is an errand guy. They run around, they run. That is why we are saying no election. I don't think you people can call me, you discuss your matter, no election, I'll tell you, because there's no way we'll enter into that argument that will come out. When people call you, they will say, when they convert like this, why not we allow this? You say, bad. Your coins, your contribution is not bad. But for me, I don't support the election. And I don't go into argument with people about it. Because anybody who have factory, like those people, I have some small children here living around, their father have money in Abuja, where you come here see them, when they forget them, this Biafra, because your father have upstairs for you in the north. And when we are talking about the division of Nigeria, you say, man, fuck this Biafra, man. But when Yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck you, man. But I was saying, fuck you, man. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying what I... So continue. God bless you.
That even reminds me. 247, please
Yeah,
wait before you go on.
1.9 billion.
That also reminds me something. Our eternal leader, Ojukwu the Great, his father was a rich man. His father was the richest man of our time. The first car that was used to haulage the British Commission that came, it was Ojukwu's car that was borrowed and used. Nigeria could not even afford a car. It was Ojukwu's father's car that was used to haulage that British Commission. Are people understanding the point? So when you understand that you have money or your family are rich or your people are rich, then maybe you are a celebrity. Maybe like P Square or what is the other one? Two-Face in Libya, Timaya. All these big Obi Cubana priest, E-Money, all of them has
Hello,
money.
just hold on a moment.
All of them that has money now think that Biafra issue is nothing to them. Understand the point that Ojukwu's father was the richest man in our own time and from our own kindred. But he did not put all his oars on the riches and richness of his father. He had a different dream. His dream was to see to the freedom of his people. He brought himself out of that shell of luxury which his father had. He decided to go to make sure he fights. He brought himself down so that we today can be people. So your money is nothing to us if you cannot support the freedom of the people. When the Fulanis come to kill, they will not segregate the rich and the poor. The same bullet that will rain on you is the same bullet that will rain on the poor. You can only tell me that when they want to bury your debris, they will give you a befitting burial, while the poor person will not be given a befitting burial. That could be the only difference. Your carcasses will go into the ground the same way that you came, and you will not go with anything. So if Ojukwu left everything that his father had and then decided to seek for your own freedom, Biafrans of this very day, because recently I saw, is it out or is it? He bought private jets newly. While his village, his family, his people are dying, they are killing. But they are buying private jets. All the passwords, they are buying, they are exchanging. They don't just take anything to be like something is happening in one Nigeria. Maybe one of their family members becomes a victim. So please, let the caller on the line.
Okay. Mazi on the line. Oh yeah, we can hear you now. Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there?
I was the person that called, and I was the person that called the first time, the other time about the north.
Okay, okay. You have just 2 minutes.
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
Can you listen to me? You have just 2 minutes.
No problem. I want to talk about the previous one I said before, and I want to still talk about the rich men in Nigeria also. So I don't know if my time will be enough for me to just make things.
Please focus on the rich men. Forget about the other one that you have said before. Don't drag us backward. Forget about the other one you said before.
Doing the same thing. Just one particular tribe is just only only uncommon. We are here to educate ourselves, and there are still people that are still confused, like some other people like me, so that they will still learn from me and also from us too.
We are listening.
So if you don't understand me, I will clear myself up so that you two will understand me and will be on a clear note.
We are listening to you.
Yeah,
the Northerners are not the ones doing what is happening in Nigeria. The Fulanis are the ones doing it. The bandits are the ones doing it. The bandits are the ones killing the Northerners also, as they are killing the Middle Belt, as they are killing the Lagos, as they are killing the Biafra.
Brother, wait.
So I'm not supporting
Mazi, hold on. Listen. There are things you must understand. The Funanis are Northerners.
Okay.
The Funanis are Northerners, and I want you to know straight. I don't like when anybody paints the truth to be lie or paint the lies to be truth. These are terrorists. So when you come calling them bandits or criminals, I don't like it. Okay? So call them terrorists.
No, this is it. I want you people to understand something.
I know. Listen to me. Listen to me first. Hold on.
Yes,
Hold on.
I understand.
If you are not ready to admit that they are terrorists, please drop the call.
No, Wahala. All right.
Bye-bye.
I will leave that part. I don't want us to have issues.
No problem. We have issues already because you don't want to accept that they are terrorists. So here the call ends. Thank you for calling. Bye.
I said earlier, he should not address the question
Boko Haram
again.
are bandits. They are not terrorists. Who are you then? You are one of them.
I said earlier he should not go back to that issue that we have already addressed him. That means he was not ready to accept the video that we played from MNK. I'm not sure that man is a Biafran, because if he
is, he would have known. How can you be telling me that you don't want to accept that they are not terrorists? We should not be discussing if they are terrorists or not. What kind of talk is that? I beg. I don't buy that kind of thing. Huh?
Please, that caller again. If what MNK told you in that video was not enough for you, now I want you to go and understand the history of Uthman Dan Fodio. It started in 1804. He was about, is it 50-something or 30-something years when he started the conquest. So he started the conquest because they wanted a takeover. And they were curtailed along the line. That trend of colonization has been long kept since that time, and they have been working on it. When you saw what happened in 1945, and then you came down to the 1960s, you came down to 67, you came down to 87, you came down to 70-something. Here now you are in 20, and everything is still happening before your very eye. The British have helped them in many ways to actualize these things, but they will do it in disguise. So please, my brother, our problems are not the people that you're talking about. It is about the laid down template that was long given for the actualization of this conquest. Because of the thing that you are just saying now, let me bring something to the screen, because you don't annoy us, because we don't like it that we would take people, you see, want to embarrass us more. We think say when we tell you this thing, you take them as we tell you. Let us bring something on the screen so that you will understand.
Before you bring that one, I want to say something. You see?
Okay.
There was a time my mom used to say food stuff. You get this rice, some of this rice, that's the way you will keep it, and it falls down on the sand, you know, and mix with the sand in the way you cannot filter them again. What you do is for the safety of your teeth, is to throw that rice out, because there are some certain sand, especially when it is rain, and the rice falls down. You can never bring it again. Let me tell you, all this nut, it was the kitchen hand over my way hand over. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, how can you differentiate who is Fulani and who is Amalam and who is Aboki? Even when we were young, that time it is too fair. You can detect who is Malam, who Malam Tinkapan and Chan Shu. All these people, Even their iniquity started, they started doing impunity. That's these people went to our backyard and carry our kettle. You know this aluminum pot where my mother they cook big pot, yeah. They carry them. They started stealing aluminium or plastic. They will enter your back. At a time, these same Fulani people they started carrying. How do I say it? When you are cooking, they will jump your backyard. They will turn your soup out. They carry your pan because aluminium started raining that time in Nigeria. Now, long time, these are criminals. So, and the Northerners started doing this with them. Let me ask that man that said, who fought the war? The North supported the Fulanese. The North even are the ones telling the Fulani to be calling us in Germany. What are you talking about? So, because I give you illustration, these people has mingled together, and you must count them on this one mindset. They are all the same Fulani. They believe in the same Sharia. They are the one who killed Deborah Samuel. What is her name? Deborah Samuel, right? So it is the same law they use to kill that girl. So every Muslim in Nigeria, even Buhari, next to you, they anchor to their Muslim, that Atakia and the Quran who caused us, to say, infidel. So they can never change. Though you cannot change them with their mindset of that they are Islamic. That's why he said to you, Boko Haram terrorists are their brother. Thank you.
The word Boko Haram, as translated, means Western education is what? Is forbidden. Now, when you now hear of the word jihad, they take it to be holy war. So, I want everybody to look at the screen. This is the translation of pamphlet issued in Arabic and distributed in selected mosques in northern Nigeria by Fulani Nationalist Movement, dated November 6, 2018, and it is still in circulation today. What is here now? What is here is northern Nigeria. And where are they teaching them? They are not teaching them in the church, oh, they are teaching them in the mosque. They are teaching them in the mosque. So when we tell you that every Muslim northerner is comfortable with Sharia law, do not argue with us. MNK has taught us very well, though. So you will not bring any argument that we will not surpass, and we will end up educating you and winning you to our side. Now listen, the battle is getting closer. We call on all true Muslims. Are you listening? All true Muslims. Okay. They did not say all true Christians or all Nigerians. They said all true Muslims. Calm down. This is the time to act. Okay. This is the time for the second holy war. They now said we started in 1804. They said the British stopped us. We are not the one that framed this thing up. It is what they are circulating in their mosque as a lecture pamphlet. Now, we must regain the territories lost. It is against Islam to rotate power with infidels. So, all of you that is running after 2023, I didn't feel for now. Now understand the thing now, that the power or the election is not useful to them. So it's just to use it to play gimmicks with people that love to see show, people that love to see games, people that love to kill other people to see that they are doing election. People that love to come and deceive you will make you to sell your future and your entire generation out. Then you will come back again crying for another 8 years. Before that 8 years, where you should have been had been truncated, and you will be going back. People are going to progress, but we in one Nigeria, they are going to retrogress, going backward. They say forget about election that will only lead to sharing of power. Now the year. Okay. Why do they say forget about the election that will lead to sharing of power? When one Nigeria was set up, the British handed it over to the Fulanis. Now, in your own eastern region or in the west, you will call your leaders and rulers to come and talk for you. But in the north, do you know that it is not the power that speaks from the presidency that rules and controls and governs the north? It is the emirs in the north that governs the north. They are the people that tells what happens in the north. So your election does not matter to them because you want to come and shape power. Their own is that their mandate is that Nigeria is for them. The people you see that they put in power, they are there just to control you, to make sure that you do not do film. They say, think of the kingdom that we shall rule forever. We can change the naughty history. You see, they have history and they want to change it now. They told you that Uthman Dan Fodio did it successfully and we can do it again. They said, we must take the enemies in the west. Where is the western part of the country? Oduduwa land. The central is seen as the middle belt. Now they say, okay. And then the last by surprise. The last by surprise is where? Is the eastern region that they wanted to take the last surprise. But because of, say, God don't give us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to see the vision beforehand and then started exposing it for us to come down. Taking us by surprise now is not going to be by surprise again because this is not 1960. This is not 1967. This is not 1970. That is the plot. Now listen to how they want to take charge of you. Disperse and occupy their homes. Is it not happening? It is happening. Aren't you seeing IDP camps spread all over the country? The indigenous persons of the land, are they in their homes now? No. The indigenous persons of the land, they are actually the ones living in the IDP camps. While the terrorists have dispersed them and occupied their homes and their lands and their forests and their streets and their schools. You saw a video of the music that we played where terrorists invade schools, kidnap the students in the schools. Is it the one that is happening along the street that you will now be talking about, where little children were caught in kindergarten school, where you see bomb exploded in Kano school and other places and in churches? The one that happened in Owo church, it was under the pulpit that bomb was planted. That bomb was planted under the pulpit. Now, even the priest in that congregation never knew that the bomb was planted under the pulpit. Why? Because they gave them a mandate. This is the mandate that they gave to them. They say, occupy their market and then act as spies. Act as spies. So as they act as spies, they come into the congregation, they claim to be evangelists, they claim to be people that also come into the church to worship God. How will you know them? They will speak the same language with you. They will live with you and become everything with you. You will not know what they have as their hidden agenda. But it is only when the time comes for them to get the order and strike, that is when they will strike. And then they see admonish them to understand that when they go through all this, they will suffer. In rain and shit will also pour on them. And even when they tie the bomb vest on their body and detonate the bomb, they will die. But yet, they give them hope that there is crown in heaven for them to marry many angels and then have fun and enjoy heaven. Can you see the madness? At the expense of killing somebody, they now promise them heaven. I wonder if this is what heaven is all about. That means nobody will go to heaven again. They tell you our attacks on the infidels must be total and overwhelming. We are not going to allow it to happen because God has already given us the vision through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only prophet of our time. We must begin by installing fear in them. How are they going to do it? They will do that by weaken their resolve through kidnappings. Do you know why you see kidnappings now that is being used as a strategy? Do you now understand why kidnappings has become a norm in one Nigeria? Do you now understand why brutal rapes has become the order of the day? Do you now understand why they make it difficult for you to farm? Do you now understand why they say subdue them before the war? So that by the time the war finally gets down, all of you will be weakened because they have weakened your resolve in all angles. And you are still shouting one Nigeria. That man was still defending the North. This communique did not come from the West. This communique did not come from the East. This communique did not come from the priest in the church of Owo Mama. It came from the Islamic church. Let me call it like that. Our strategies, our strategies involves learning from the tactics of the past, which they used before, and merge it with the wisdom of the moment. All these are happening before your very eyes. What they did before, that nomadic lifestyle, they will put it with technology likewise today, and they will forge ahead. So, are you people actually understanding what is happening? That brother that made that call, we had to go and bring this document for you to understand what is going on. They told you that there is no going back. Nigeria is their own. That it was handed over to them by Allah. Did you hear them? Okay. How then can we share what is ours, which is one Nigeria? That is why before, we did not actually understand that Nigeria was not meant for us. But recently, we have come to understand that Nigeria is not meant for us. That Nigeria is for the Fulani terrorists. So allow them to have one Nigeria. Fight and then break away so that you can go and have your own separate way and place where you can preserve the values of life. Because you can't stay in the same place with people that have dangerous in their diversity and you think that you can go forward. No. The danger in their own diversity is very, very bad and it is heightened. So do what? Go away so that you can be able to save human's life. They say we must never fight a defensive war. When they say they must never fight a defensive war, do you people understand how? How? It is because they come to take you unawares. They don't form a defense wall and mechanism and then come and say, let us fight. Where we will all go to the battlefield. These people will stand this side, these people will stand this side. We now blow the trumpet, we know that we are in the war front. What they do is that they take you unawares in your sleep. They cut you to pieces when you are in schools. They pick you.
Please, let's hit point and we get a point and all of us can discuss it so that we can, from my side now it's after 1 o'clock in the night already. So
this is not what we came here today, but we only had to bring this pamphlet for that brother to understand the point. So we are going to leave it here. We continue with what we came for. Next time when we actually come for this, we will settle it. We want him to get the sense into his brain so that he understands what the northern region is all about.
Please don't move this chapter you put there. I saw something because sometimes when you keep on reading, we also have to come in because while you are reading, we are seeing things. Like you see the here, it said, we must never fight a defensive war. We must make the battle to do what? To the homes of the infidels. That is the invention. That is the private jet. That is the Tucano jet you see in Olu. And Mazinan the Kano, having understanding of all these things that they wrote here, he told you that they're coming. He said, we must never fight a defensive war. They don't fight defensive war. We must see, this is comprising all the whole of Islamic religion in the whole world. We are fighting, Biafrans are fighting, we are fighting an arrays of our enemy. When that man speaks, look what he's saying. But sometimes the Biafrans, we Biafrans, will take the words of Mazen Kano for granted. I have never seen a man in Igbo land who speaks a word, and every time you are confused, he becomes a life dictionary for you to find a solution to what you are asking, both the answers and the question. But still, we do not understand. He told you what the Quran is saying. That is what Tinubu is doing. That is what every Aisha Yusuf, it doesn't matter. As long as they carry you, go there, you shout that Ya Latif, you are finished. You enter. Hope Uzodema is a Fulani. That is why he must carry the fight and kill you. Otus Okano na Babangida Pikin. That is why they must kill you, because in their Quran, where they burn them, they say they must not fight what? Defensive war. We must carry battle to your door to rape your mother. That's why they started with a cow. These Fulani people have been strategized long time by the British. They have techniques. They first started by shining your shoe. That is the first step of studying your environment. Coming from Senegal, Gambia, Sierra Leone, on the whole places. Is there anyone among you listening to me that didn't see Fulanis in the early 70s or late 80s? In the middle, they're shining shoe, and they're still shining shoe. The time they're shining shoe, they will come to learn your language, targeting your daughters because they want their blood to be born into your family. Not only that, they started again by burying their dead bodies. You know, by the time they bury the dead corpse in the ground of Nigeria, they conquer it by conquest, because their ancestors, they will tell you, is buried here, is buried here. Then maybe it is about 200 years. Then are you coming to tell somebody who buried your grandfather 300 years ago that it doesn't belong in that land? No, they have strategies on how they are, accumulating, invading our land, because their Quran have told them. That's why I'm telling that brother, I am not saying that the Northern and the Hausas are not human beings. At the time in the beginning, we are one, but since they have corrupt, like the rice I mentioned that poured on the ground, when a rice is mixed with a sand, my brother, there are some sand you will feel manage. If you're a Bakaliki rice, they get sand again, compost sand. When you chop, I go here, for me, that kind of rice, that means both the Fulanis, every Northerners, they are in the same bag. We could throw them inside this water, we could no chop, break our teeth. So here I stand. They are carrying out what the Quran deceived them to tell them. Finish. That is the. Thank you.
247, you take the floor.
Well, everything has been said and we've heard. I don't know how to teach us again, but let us hear this one again. This is from Adame that just died. May her soul rest in peace. I know they talk am because anybody will die, I don't know where his soul go. So to tell him to rest in peace, he no go walk again.
But I know where they go.
You know?
Yeah, here, when the good guests die, they go to heaven. But the bad guests come to Amsterdam when they die.
Okay, bad boys, and go, where do they go?
All of them, they're here.
Old man and the old woman.
I think bad boys, they come to Africa when they die.
I think.
No, they go to North. They go to North. Anyway, let us hurry up and listen to Adame.
Let them be here and do their work. It's crazy. It's not nice. It's a shame. I don't know where we got, how we got to this point. How we got to this demonic, devilish fire brigade approach of everything. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how Nigeria got here, got to this point where everything and everybody's life has to be in a mess before we can do the right thing. The young men and women in this country should get ready, because the more we keep quiet about a whole lot of things, it will never stop. It will never. I don't think in the next 10 years. What am I saying? Why am I saying 10 years? I don't think all this wickedness will ever stop. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is wickedness. You hold people, you hold them to stand still. Even when they are struggling, even when they are trying everything humanly possible within their reach to do something, the society, the government itself is a very frustrating tool. The leaders in this country, you people should be careful, because it will come to your doorstep soon. You guys are taking too much from us. You guys are taking too much from Nigerians. And it's time. It's getting to that point where we'll start fighting. I'm serious. What? There's no accident. It's not as if they're giving a report that, okay, because they are repairing one part of the road, people can still move.
Anyway,
I can understand if it's like 2013.
We don't get the message where she passed. We've heard the message. We got it she delivered it very, very well. Now, I don't know. It's like she's been buried so far. But the point is that she's dead. And we know her to be, we know her to be like a person standing out among all the actors and actresses. Once she sees anything that is like this, she will come out and condemn it. That's one thing I like about her. So now, where are we going? You see, she says something very important here, remarkable, that it is getting to the leaders. It will come to them, and we are bringing it to them. Now, when you look at what is going on in Nigeria, I don't know. Although we don't have too much time, but when we look, you would have seen how they switched off the Nigerian light, where Nigeria no get. And when they switched off, I was watching, I've forgotten where I saw that, and I saw somebody laughing, and they say these people are very stupid and useless. How do they think they are switching off our light, that we have not had light for past 6 months? So how do they think that when they switch it? But it's true. I saw that and I forget. It's like it's a cartoon I saw. The person was like, "Oh, these people are very useless. So how do they think they can switch off our light? We have never seen light for past 6 months, and they are saying they are punishing us by switching off light." And it is true. Some people don't even know if light exists in that country, Nigeria. Some people don't even know if light exists. And we are deliberating whether you switch it off. It's only for the rich. Now they have run away. They will still come back to that Senate. They ran away. And they will come to Abuja. And those terrorists are going to do Ngongo with their head. And their children will be cut in pieces. And they will pay money to get freed. And still, they go kill them and harvest their organs. It's not a matter of running to Abuja. You are a Senate, you live in duplex, you live in glass or golden house. Don't worry, stay there. Terrorists are coming for you. They're coming for you. Let me not talk too much. I don't know if anybody wants to talk anything again, say anything about this or before we go over.
Invariably, the daughter of this woman would not have died if Nigeria were to be a good place.
Okay.
So Nigeria contributed to the death of this woman's daughter. And it is
even her death, because she died heartbroken. After the daughter's death, she has been sick every day sick, today sick, tomorrow sick. Immediately, how would you feel losing husband, losing children? The only one daughter left died mysteriously because you are Nigerian. Sorry, I beg you, go
That
on.
daughter was an eye, an apple to her. And I think she died during that NSAS time. Something happened that delayed the transfer of that her daughter to the rightful hospital that she was supposed to have taken medical care. So you see how Nigeria can destroy your lives when they don't put anything in order. Because if Nigeria were to be a place where they value human lives, where I am, they can fly you alone with emergency plane from one island to another because of your life. One person of the plane would fly. But in one Nigeria, just for an ambulance to be ready to pick you, you will not even see ambulance. You saw during NSAS, it was the NSAS organizers that organized their own ambulance that they will be taking people. And when the army now came to kill them in Lekki toll gate, the ambulance that they themselves came with the army or the hospital that they called, they refused them to carry the people that they killed to the hospital. So she is a victim of one Nigeria. When one Nigeria happens to somebody, it destroys everything from the beginning to the end. Depression followed, and then she ended up gone. But she passed a message, and a message could be remembered with time. The same way Dr. Lafia passed a message, and today many people have forgotten Dr. Lafia. But his message is trending and actualizing as we speak. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
One Nigeria is
a call was coming. Let me see. The call was coming where you are talking, and let me see who. Oh, Gaddafi. Let me see if you want to talk something. Hello, we there on the live broadcast. Hello.
I didn't see una. As I never want to sleep. I didn't see una.
Ah, okay. You have anything to to put because we're moving forward. It's yours, eh? Gaddafi, which one is the laughers? Who they naked? Biafra, they hear your voice, so make your comment. Make we come out to put another person. The line, you know, see the number. You know, see the numbers when I put there. Now I thought you got to contribute. You're supposed to be like. Okay. Oh yeah, now.
Okay, I dare with you now. I dare with you now.
Okay.
Thank you. I dare with you now.
God bless, my brother.
I don't think this line was on live. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, Gaddafi, thank you so much.
God bless you. May you live long.
Bye-bye. Yeah, it's supposed to be here. Since you're not here, why is it call us?
Dear friends all over the world, if you have not seen an update from our leader, there is something we just want to pick out here, which connotes with the recent pronouncement of the spokesperson of Biafra. Barrister Joffo visited MNK today in detention. This is 18th of August 2022. And then he said the routine visit of MNK was conducted at the DSS headquarters, Abuja, where Onyendu is being held for 13 months now. In line with the new guideline introduced by the DSS, Albert still in flagrant violation of the court guideline. Routine visits to Onyendu is still being conducted separately with time apportioned for each person. Sorry. I first met Onyendu and the opportunity afforded an exclusive to hard discussion with him. I briefed him on the status of all the filings in our appeal coming up on the 11th of October 2022 for definite hearing.
Onyendu was also informed that all court processes are now before the Court of Appeal, setting a fertile stage for an overripe legal fireworks on that day. However, further details on the subject remains private. We can assure you all that it will be an interesting argument come 11th October 2022. I'm going to the next page because we want to extract something for you people to understand. All right. Onyendu also brief Onyendu was also briefed on the other pending court actions affecting Umu Chineke still being held in various detention facilities across Nigeria. He was satisfied with the level of progress in each of the individual cases. Onyendu can never change, even in solidarity confinement. He is deeply worried about the fate of other detainees, including those of different ethnic extractions who are mainly Hausas, Fulanis, and others, presently languishing in custody. Instructions were equally taken in that regard, and we are going to swing into serious legal actions to ensure that those concerned regain their freedom. Onyendu Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is truly a liberator and a gift to humanity, whom everyone, regardless of ethnic affiliation, should be proud of. May the Almighty Chukwokike Abiyama continue to bless Onyendu for his kind heart. This is where we want to take our sermon of today. Onyendu also reiterated his confidence in those steering the ship on his behalf and implored everyone to give them the maximum cooperation needed for maximum output. That is where our preaching for today has come. Onyendu said he is so confident in those steering the ship. Now they understand us. Those steering the ship on his behalf and implored everyone to give them the maximum cooperation needed for maximum output. Maximum output. Yesterday, you saw that. The spokesperson of Biafra gave some pronouncements from the people of Biafra, and Onyendu's message here is telling you that you should give your cooperation and maximum support to everyone that is doing something that is going to give you maximum output. The maximum output that you expect from the Biafran people is the steps that the Biafra government in exile has taken. So, we are not so much interested in every other thing. This is only where we want you to pick a message. Take this one home, that you should go and support whatever the Biafran government in exile are doing because it has been activated. Support what Simon Ekpa is doing. He is not the one acting as Simon Ekpa. Do not see him as Simon Ekpa. That is the problem with you people. Because if you continue to see him as Simon Ekpa, you will make mistakes. See him as the messenger of Onyendu. That is what you should see. See him as the messenger of the Biafran people. By the time you see what he comes to pronounce and tell you and do as a collective effort and decision of the Biafran people, that is when you will not have any problem. But if you want to remain as Ndi Nzama, you will remain blind and fooled forever. That is a clear message. Listen to Simon Ekpa. Give him your support so that the maximum output from whatever that he is doing can come out fruitful. That is the message. So, 247, you have the floor. Okonkwo, you have the floor.
Well, I don't know. Who say you no get ear? You suppose hear them. Odumeje say, as you know they hear, as you know they see, you know they hear. Odumeje still talk am say, the person wey im phone remain one bar, no dey play game. Now you see talk am say, they know they make call for Sambisa forest. You know, it's so surprising and shocking that whenever Onyendu drops statement, these fools, we try to make it look as if Onyendu is saying something different. They will try to turn it against every other thing and say he is talking to Simon Egba. He is talking to autopilot. Now, in a clear statement, Onyendu talk here. Follow the person where they do right and support them. You know, say, Onyendu, listen, make una hear me. Onyendu no talk, say, if no be you bring Biafra, make you go jump inside lagoon. Onyendu did not say, if you cannot afford to restore Biafra, make you go commit suicide. No. Onyendu did not say, if you do not have access to the bank account, go and commit suicide. No. Onyendu did not say, if people do not want you to raise fund for Biafra, scatter it. Onyendu did not say, if the person is short, don't listen to him. Onyendu did not say, if the person is a COVID member, do not listen. Or did he say, listen only to the person that has been in the IPOB from foundation? No. He said, follow the people that are moving. That is, follow the moving ship. Follow the moving train. Follow the moving motor. Follow the motor where don't change gear, where they move. That is what Onyendu said. Don't scatter what other people are doing. Even if you don't want to support, even if you don't want to join, stay away. Don't use your mouth because you have the mouth to speak from Radio Biafra and destroy things that you did not create. Don't discourage people that you cannot encourage. Onyendu made it clear. Let us wake up, everybody. This is not time to count how long and how old you are, how aged you are, how many years you've spent in IPOB, how many years you have been here before Onyendu was arrested or abducted or before I come online. It doesn't matter. That you know how to read, you know how to speak grammar. Speak that English. English abụrụ asụsụ nne m, ọ bụrụkwanụ nke nna m. Onye ọcha ma asụ Igbo. Ị na-asụ Elizabeth ọ ma asụ Igbo. Ndị iberibe. Let us learn, people. Let us learn. Onyendu has explained everything. In this last statement, he made it clear. So we don't even need to explain it to anybody. Thank you, Mazi.
Okonkwo, you just sleep?
Not yet. Okay,
carry on.
If you sleep, we will carry your briefcase. All right. Biafras, make us salute. I'm not here with my brother 247 they talk here. We will not feel the take us saying a joke with a joke. We're not a joke. Now, my question is this: people who are greedy about what Simon can do, it's not of he that runneth, or he that is willing, or he that is have muzzle, but it's God that showed mercy. In 2 Timothy chapter 2, 2 Timothy, I like to read 2 Timothy chapter 2. If you read for 2 Timothy 2:21, somewhere there, he said, if any man cleansing himself from the latter, means dirty things, he will be available to be used for an honorable something. So that's why I want to throw this scripture. Go and read it. Second Timothy chapter 2, verse 21. People who are greedy. Mazen Nandekano is a half spirit, half human being. When he came out and began to tell you, out of 1 million people, 200 million people, Mazen Nandekano did not see even one man. The same thing happened in Sodom. God was looking how to remain Sodom, but he saw only one man, which was Lot and his wife. So what I'm trying to say here is this. All of you who refuse to give Simon a slot of radio, a slot, slot, small like this. So how is slot big? It's just a slot. All of them, yeah, slot, yeah. To give Simon,
maybe 2 times a month.
Yeah, just because Simon was not interested. Do you know?
Very small. Very small. And now only 5 euro they go to give Simon. Why them they go to take 50
But wait, Simon was not bargaining for money. Simon was
no. We are just using this as a preamble, not the money.
No money.
No, to them.
We are quantitizing. We are quantitizing the Wajai small.
To them, they understand that anybody that comes is coming to drag money with them. So at least if they are chopping 50-50, just or if you give them only 5, that one will not drag with you. Just allow him to talk as much as they talk. But they don't want you to touch anyone at all because their eyes are fixated on the money.
Yes. And then they started the acrobatic. This canon, now, they'll say, no, be Mama Bonham. You see, may I tell you, you see this life, when you are doing whatever thing you're doing, you will pay it back. And now they are killing themselves because of the evil they cooked. This chicken, that dry fish in where in Boko in Switzerland.
Dry fish shall be dry rats. Dry fish is good. It's edible. You can eat and enjoy. You cannot eat.
You see, the worst thing that happened to Chike Dozem is for him being a fool. You know, that's when we are growing, they say there's one thing we used to make joke when we were in the school. We say a man who do not know that he does not know that he didn't know that he was not, this kind of story that is a fool. What he would have done during this period, Mazen Nandekano say give slot, is to call Simon. If you ask me, Simon was not even willing to accept it. Because if Simon would have taken the post of that radio, you see this saga, they would have even poisoned Simon. Believe me, if they knew, you see, the Bible says, if they knew, they wouldn't have crucified the King of Glory. If they know that Simon is so powerful, God blind their eye not to see where the king was born with all their gifts. I don't know if you're sensing what I'm saying. So sometimes when we also complain, why didn't they give? They would have given. Let's forget about it. It was God's work. The Bible said that all things work for good for them that love God. You see, the kind of heart that this DOS have, the kind of wickedness that is in the stomach of that China Sangoru, the kind of iniquity that dry Chike does him like a skeleton in the laboratory hall of the school is because of the impunity that he and all the whole people conspire in the heart. The day devil was cast out of the day devil was started sinning. God know already before. He said, for I find iniquity in the heart. These people are bought over. And if you are still following this, I could say, DOS, you are wasting your time. One will say, the other one will say, is Simon, instead of Simon to bring us Biafra, saying go jump inside lagoon. And I saw him now jumping inside lagoon. The king of South Africa, the Kenekisi, I beg, show them that music, how we go dance. Now, so we go dance when Calamity go Kasana. Don't go dance more, please. 247. Show us how many people dance, please. No, you can Enya.
Enya, you dey sleep?
Oh, yes, Sam.
Enlarge it though.
Enlarge them, Sam. Many people. You can go right on the weekend, Sam. That's what they done. What?
See them pen them, I see them pen them. He dey see with us, I see them see with us. He go dey pay,
They dance like Madame.
see them pen them, I see them pen them. He dey see with us, I see them see with us. He go dey pay, I see them. See them pen them, I see them pen them.
This is what Mburumini can do. When you chop them in Nigeria, you dance like this. When you chop them South Africa, you come to social media and begin to do. I retire, I will die, I will sleep, I will wake up and see. Let me tell you, Ikenga you see has used his mouth to bring calamity. Not every dog that shouts bites. Not to make woo 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 woo. All this Queen Danini yoga he plays around with. He can't move people. His mouth. He said they give him what? He said maybe they give him 3 days or 2 weeks. He said he's going to jump inside lagoon. If he did not retire, shame unto him. And the Takana also will never be sacked because he can't sack a Biafra. Or he can't get to say for somebody to say who have the power to sack anybody. I'm not supporting the Kanata. He's not my fan, but I'm saying you can't even sack Mwike because everybody say Biafra. When Biafra come, you see this weekend where they dance like Madame now, where they dance like when you know, see how they do now. She's number one. Let me tell you, you can't sack them also as a Biafra. So in Kenya, you are wasting your time. Biafra cannot sack a Biafra. It's like Nigerian government telling you they cannot renew your passport. It is the fallacy. Or Dutch government, sorry.
Ugo, please put the real dancing steps now. I have sent the video. Accept the video, make you see the real dancing steps.
Ikenga twins.
They will understand.
Who know yourself? They jump up and then put me.
This is how.
When I don't see how man they dance, you know, see serious way there for you. You know, see man no carry woman hair. You go for carry a shafu. We are waiting the color put for hair. Ikenga is a criminal. He want to go for election, so we know it long time. So he's looking for opportunity to go and begin to shout for P2B, because he think money the pass road. Let no man deceive you. These people are not for Biafra. They are criminals in DOS. That office of DOS has been polluted. Mazin Nandekale from the statement Barawasane have read here has cleared everything. Support Simon Ekpa. He has never mentioned Chinas and Wuru's name and say, listening to him very, very well. Very, very important. You don't hear him before. He has never mentioned anybody. The only place I had this listening to him is in the book of Matthew chapter number 17. After the transfiguration, Jesus saw God and Elijah. That's the way it is written there. And when he saw he said
hold on a moment, please.
Sorry. When Jesus saw the Bible said they were on the mountain of transgression, their face was changed, and the voice come from heaven. That is the only time voice came after that voice before Mazin Nandekano. What happened there is called transfiguration. Mazin Nandekano passed power over to Simon Ekpa. But because they are blind, seeing they cannot see, in hearing they are all deaf. It is written, so they cannot understand. That's why Jesus looked at
hold on. Yeah. You see these people, their problem. Listen, this one that say he is general, Biafran child, general. Look at what he's writing here. He said, God will punish you people, you useless people, a group of criminals. God must punish all of you and the Simon Ekpa for collecting money from British and Nigeria. Their problem is that money.
That is the cry of a dying horse. That is the cry of a dying horse.
Somebody there online, I beg if we take them before.
Take them.
I'll go no first. Maybe we take this call. Night it don't go.
No, tell that man away. Tell that idiot where they talk. Make him stand up, come dance like this way they dance. One challenge.
Mazi, go on, Jare. Caller, go on.
Okay. What is the time now? You guys are still online. All these efforts will not be in vain. We enjoy it. All of us will see Biafra and enjoy it.
He said we are autopilot IPOB.
Yesterday, I was looking, you people made my day yesterday. I was watching one person yesterday. I was not happy. I looked for, how am I going? Who am I going? Because I was working. I need to watch. I go everywhere. All of a sudden, I saw you guys online. I was very happy. And today again. So God will bless you guys. You know, this is Biafran child that called himself General. He was the one that is castigating General Roach some time ago when General they said they are rockets, you know. He said General is Nigerian government. Nigerian government paid him. So, you know, so they will look at anything they can grab. They will hold on. This report from Oyendu, at least it's clear. even it's a very, very clear message Oyendu said, and everybody understood it. But they will turn it around. How do you think they will accept that accept the seat? No, they will turn it around. Although they know what it means, but they will never accept. But here they are mentioning in Oyendu. Here they are mentioning in Oyendu. I'm assumed to see your own now. But Austin, last week meeting, forum, I was on the highway driving during the meeting. All of a sudden, I was cut off. I tried to go in again. I couldn't go in. So when is the next time the meeting again?
I think you will call me and then we'll talk about it. Last meeting was very powerful. All the IPOBs in the Netherlands, we met, and we are huge in the number. We are more than 15.
Yeah, I was trying to call it.
Okay, yeah. So you know, people were so much that we didn't.
I never even spoke.
Okay.
I haven't even spoke.
Okay, thank you, Mazi. So, okay, then it's good, Mazi. So if there's anything, just call me. But just follow the stream, and I see our WhatsApp number and the Telegram. Are you on the Telegram of Amsterdam?
I'm on Telegram. Yeah, you sent me the link. I joined with the link you sent me, but I was.
Yes.
I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why. And,
okay, call me back after you call me back. Then I'll put you through because Omada is coming for fundraising. We have to do something fast to be there that day. All the IPOBs in the Netherlands, Sonny. Don't forget also to show our folder. Thank you, Maz. I finished with you, Sonny. Take over. Thank you.
Yeah. God bless you people. Oh, God bless you people. You said you can.
Okay, bye.
247. Are you there on the anchor?
Waiting, I want to talk again. Make we round up now.
Yeah, we need to round up.
Yeah. Well, everything there as it's supposed to. Nothing more, nothing more. The only thing is I wanted to see this where they switch off their Nigeria light. Nigeria. I don't know the one with
Instead of Simon, I can give us Biafra. I rather die. I rather stop. I rather boom, boom, boom. Now they don't end.
Why is he not dying now? Why is
that way they hear where they talk? You don't need to respond to them. Bible says, do not throw what is holy to dogs. You people must know. They don't have job. They have collapsed. It's very soon now. Radio Biafra is finished already. All of them. Shame go catch them one after the other. We will say Koro.
Let them go and dance this. Let them go and learn these dancing steps of Simon.
No, they cannot.
They should go and meet Simon so that Simon go. So that Simon see when they switch off your Nigeria light, those of you will get light. But the thing be say, I don't know how many people will get light where they switch off. But the good thing is that, like Adam said in that video, he said that so many people has that's the rich has taken everything away from us, and we are coming to take it back. That is when you see something like this happening that nobody could control. The first time I see Nigeria go black, the whole Nigeria, both rich and poor, we are in the same state. Both those that have never tasted light before, one day. But the good thing is that the good thing for these useless big people is that they don't feel it. Even if you off this light for 1,000 years, they will still have generator for 1,000 years. So this NEPA or waiting they call themselves switching off light, no be the best option. It is not the best option at all, because the real Nigerians are not using this light you see here. That is my point. My point is that Nigerians, the real Nigerians, don't enjoy light. So switching off light is not for Nigeria. Switching it on or off has nothing to do with the real Nigerians. Most people in Yoruba land, in Biafra land, even in Hausa land, don't have light at all. There is nothing like electricity in their area. So why are they making caricature? I don't know if maybe let us just see it, but it's just that they switch off the light, nothing more.
That's it. So yeah, because you know today is a midday. Most of Abuja no light now.
So as we shut down here now, the whole of Abuja, Akwanga.
Most of the lights are still out, so we can't.
But do you know the funny part of it? After switching the light, they celebrated, hey, we've hold them. That same night, under few hours, they went back and switched on the light again. Who is fooling who? Who is fooling who? My people, make go end this program, come on here, Jared, because if you they talk their matter full rapper. Their matter plenty.
Their matter plenty.
Man, when you said the real Nigerians did not feel it or they feel it. The real Nigerians here, the real people that are the real Nigerians, now them be the Fulani Boko Haram and the terrorists, the people in power. People in the eastern and the southern and the western regions, they are not the real Nigerians. The real Nigerians, them be the Fulani, so they don't feel this thing that is happening.
Exactly.
Because in their houses or in their camps, the ones that are in the bushes, they don't have anything to do with electricity. The ones that are well organized in the cities, they have standby generator that as this thing just strip off now, the other one picks up automatic. So they don't feel anything. It is the poor masses that has become the victim of the hegemonic tendency in one Nigeria. That is it.
Thank you, Eunice Uchechi. I think you understand the level we are in. No need to respond to that, Mugu.
That our brother that was talking about the northerners are not this or northerners are not that. He should have come to look at these people, how they jubilated when they gave them a blackout, so that he will tell me if these people, they are reasonable people in their brains. Because it is only nomadic people that will reason like this. When terrorists was attacking Nasarawa, the federal government of Nigeria recommended they should switch off telecommunication network. I'm not talking of electricity now. Telecommunication network. They say is a way of helping them to tackle insecurity. Now, if they come to kill you, how can you reach out to someone in the next state to pass information? This is what it means, having clueless people in power, ruling people that have eyes. The blind is leading the people that have eyes. Till they will go enter lagoon, they go jump, enter inside the water. Country people,
I don't end them for you.
I quote them.
I quote them for you. We go see you now tomorrow. Ciao,
My
ciao.
brother wife, I bought him for Pekin. I buy goat, I kill my brother wife. Hey.
We have to end it here.
Yeah, we go end up me. I don't tire whole house.
No, we're not going here to. Let's start now, you know.
Oh yeah, now.
Let's start. The matter be say, I want to use this opportunity to also let the IPOBs in Greece to know that in the Greece there, we have now IPOB WhatsApp forum, and we want every one of you to join that IPOB in Greece WhatsApp forum, because very soon our Omada will be coming. Will be coming on fundraising in Greece. We want you to gather together, and the number you should call in Greece +30 6942 786 244. I don't know if Abarawa Sonny have it. Let me send it to you so that Sonny can paste it right away.
I'm not the one to display it. It's 247. 247,
Okay.
please display our flyer of fundraising as well before we go.
Yeah, I'm still calling the number, and the person in Greece you have to meet is called Mazi John Ebo. In Greece, I'm going to post the number later. Tomorrow I will make a re-announcement of it. But the number I called, you have to visit Mr. John Ebo +306942786244. Mazi John Ebo if you're in Greece. And those of you that is in the Netherlands, our fundraising is coming. You know our agreement. Please try to report to our WhatsApp and Telegram forum. You'll be getting information because we have to rally up before the fundraising comes. And when we are coming, I approach you. You know, God bless you now.
So my country people, I thank everybody for making it possible to be here with us right from the very beginning to the very end. I don't talk for everybody, and we say Ndewo Omo Chineke, because it is not an easy task to see our country people listen to all of us in one accord. So we say, may Allah, may God, may Gabiyama, and may everything you believe in bless you all. And we also say, please remember up to expectation, because our fundraising is coming up. Ndewo Muchineke from my end. We see you all tomorrow.
So I don't see that, and I don't know where it is. I beg.
They're inside our WhatsApp group.
My sister, you need to change. I don't even have your number again. You can take mine and flash, please. After that.
Looking for what I'm giving you for your own personal WhatsApp now.
She have it now. She can call me here.
I'm here now.
After this program, please. Otherwise, I'll look for you on the messenger. I even forgot to have a program to release.
Check I'm there.
Somewhere. Sometimes I write something I forget.
Don't see him.
Yeah.
247. You see him?
All right, don't put them here.
Okay. Remove our number so that made it here.
You get number?
No, this number is waiting for screen. Okay. Thank you very much.
You get the phone number, sir.
Closing remarks so that we go.
Waiting on one close. Waiting on one remark. I don't get pen to mark anything now.
Okay, we don't mark them for you. Thank you very much.
Okay, mark them. Mark one for me. Go.
We don't mark them for you. Go. Yeah, we don't mark them for you. Go.
Mark one. Because me, I want to go out. I want to go for sleep now.
Yes, everybody have to sleep. Make it sleepy well. So help us with music. Make we close. Thank you very much. Go.
Go. Naja. Karaji Hausa. Karaji Bola. Karaji Suya. Karaji Kadang. Asiga Achala Madam Muko.
Nanga didi.
The 247 Achala Madam Muko.
Amoya Gachara. What should I ask you now?
I should have mentioned that some more. I should have madam against it as a more. Yeah. I beg all of
God bless you.
Tomorrow, I will see us here.
We are changing, yeah. Freedom the canoe now, go bodo dere chi. Will you freedom the canoe now to kunde wale biye? We are changing, yeah, cause when about we are getting ready, cause I'm gonna be better, and you're trying to be ebe ngajichi baronye ndwai ebu change ike change nakale wa festiches into me gebele no time ya botu bana say money I say ebele we no send you o set to go we are changing I na 2020 wero bi woke I na chopandi na mesi ike I na oturu de wero bi kume cause right now we are changing gear I na kwado makifege melele mazenam de kanu sina haga biali ngbalenu ka hali ne chizi na kagani cause right now we are changing gear gebelebe no time ya botu ba mazi Simon iba I say ebelebe we no send you o set go we are changing gear oh yeah you ready oh yeah you ready oh yeah you ready we are changing gear make we support to ESN Anya channels in the long story become my channel the gossiping cause right now we are changing gear see anya na fako rege Simon iba chukwu kika bia machekwa gị n'ụmụada IPOB autopilot duru anyị gaba right now we are changing gear ebelebe no time ya botuba mazi Simon iba I say ebelebe we no send you o set go we are changing gear oh yeah you ready oh yeah you ready oh yeah you ready we are changing gear Honorable Zukatas Anamekele yo No man Amukena zonjo Umwada won Dirilu mwada namekele yo Umwama jitie nikeno Ndine mesi